What's happening, everyone? JayShockblast here, and check it out. This week we finally had a return to the dev streams for Marvel's Avengers, where they talk about all the upcoming changes coming to gear, and I think a lot of people are pretty excited about that. You're all nerds. That's fine. You can be nerds. I'm okay with it, but I'm not a nerd because that stuff goes right over my head. But one of the things they did talk about is the fact that the next dev stream coming on November 12th is going to feature some new suits for Spider-Man, coming exclusively to PlayStation. That didn't really work. But anyway, I did it anyway, so here we are. So Spider-Man's coming. We know it, November 30th. And unfortunately, only for PlayStation. Ignore that little A button on the dev build of the game. It just means that the Xbox controller is vastly superior. I digress. We're going to see some new suits for Spider-Man coming to Marvel's Avengers, and I'm sure there's going to be plenty, and we all have our favorites. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the top 5 suits that I am looking forward to hopefully seeing in this game. If we don't get them, whatever. I thought really long and hard about the suits, and there's so many that have been done in games. I was hoping to try to find some that hadn't, and kind of focus on those. But we all love what we love, so I've got a couple suits that I've really grown to love over the years. One is going to be the one that probably everybody wants, and let's just get right into it. At number 5, we have the End of the Earth suit. And this is a suit I grew to love because of Marvel Heroes. I love that armored look to it, and I think it would be really fitting in a Marvel's Avengers game. So that's just really it. And plus, there's that one panel where he actually says Avengers Assemble, and I feel like that's very fitting, especially considering Spider-Man is barely an Avenger. He's he's a card-carrying member, but he's also one of the few people that ever actually quit. And as we all know, you don't really quit the Avengers, so it really is a suit that kind of makes sense if you think about it. So End of the Earth was number 5 for me. At number 4, one of my absolute favorite suits that came out of Marvel Spider-Man by Insomniac was the Velocity suit. And I don't know what it is about this one. I think it's maybe just that little bit of tealish baby blue in the spider. It just really did it for me. I kind of like the armored feel to it as well. There's just something about that suit that made me want to use it a lot, and I would love to see it here too. You know what I mean? I just think it's a really cool suit that's only been in one game really, and it'd be cool to see it in this game too. So at number 3 is the suit I was talking about that's gonna probably be on most people's list, Scarlet Spider-Man. And for me, I'm okay with either version. You can have Ben Reilly, you can have Kane, whoever you want to do, I'm fine with. Okay, I like both versions of the suit. I have the hot toy of the Ben Reilly kind of version, but I just think Scarlet Spider-Man is a very classic that a lot of people really love. So seeing their take on it would be really cool. Plus, you're going to get 15 different color variations at some point, and I think that these are all kind of suits that would be open to having those variants. So that's why I have Scarlet Spidey at number 3. At number 2, I'm going to be honest, I'm a little petty here. I love me some Marvel's Avengers, and we got a new movie coming out in a month. So what better way to get our first MCU skin for Spider-Man than to get the No Way Home suit in this game? The black and gold one, the one that has a little burst coming out of his chest, whatever all that stuff means, I don't know. I just want it, and I want it in this game before it gets into Spider-Man 2, or before they add some free DLC to Spider-Man PS4/5. I'm petty like that. I want Marvel's Avengers to get that first look action. And, I'm basically posting pictures of toys because there's only been one trailer and everybody's freaking out about it. I want another trailer. I want another trailer. The movie's almost here. Why don't I have the whole movie in one trailer? I need to see a trailer. When's it going to be a trailer? I'm going to riot. Stupid. Okay. Why can't we just go into movies surprised? All right. They showed you that the movie exists in live action in a trailer already. Why can't we just go experience it for the first time? Why can't Toby and Andrew come out on the screen for the first time, and that's the first time we ever saw it? We know they're all there. It's not a secret. Like, they've done a terrible job hiding it. But why do you have to see it before you walk into the movie theater or before you watch it on Disney Plus? Why can't our first time experiencing it be at the movies? That is what movies used to be, and those moments are amazing. I just remember being at an early screening of Justice League and seeing the Green Lanterns pop up on screen, and everybody in the crowd, it was a very, very pro DC crowd, like literally cheering. So like, I want that experience, and that would be amazing. So anyway, back to me being petty. Spider-Man No Way Home suit in Marvel's Avengers before the Insomniac games. Suck it, nerds. At number 1, this is definitely a suit that I don't think we've ever seen. It is Asgardian Spider-Man. He has kind of held the power of Thor. Amora, the Enchantress, gave it to him at one point. And then there was the War for the Realms storyline where Malekith came back, gunning for Thor. And in both of those different situations, I think it was the first time he kind of looked like Spider-Man or Thor, as you're seeing on the screen somewhere, was from like 2010 or so, in the Amazing Tales or something like that. And then the War for the Realms, where basically all the characters were carrying Asgardian armor and stuff like that. I would love, the Spider-Man Asgardian look in this game, because as we all know, Thor is the best Avenger, and if Spider-Man could be more like Thor, we all win. So what suits would you like to see in Marvel's Avengers for Spider-Man? I would love to hear your thoughts. Tell me as many as you want. And that's that. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you.